Hey, today we are talking about the proactive marriage. In fact, all week long we're going to be talking about how to be proactive in our relationship with our significant other. You might be on the single side of marriage, kind of looking into that, or maybe you're the single side looking back at a marriage that didn't go well. And so I want to encourage all of us that in our relationships, this is true if you're on the single side of things, this is true for your relationships that matter. It's true for your relationships that matter. If you're married, then your marriage ought to matter. And it's definitely true for you, is that you want to be on the proactive side of marriage. We've been looking at a lot of different elements. The prerequisite for a healthy, chosen marriage, the problem in all marriage, the predicament in all marriage, the passion of marriage. We've been looking at all these aspects. Today and this week is the proactive marriage. The proactive marriage is the couple that have decided and have seen that the problems that are in marriage, their own selfishness has got to be solved by them. The predicament of accepting one another's differences start from the inside of each person saying, I will choose to recognize the differences of my spouse and begin to appreciate those, not criticize those. Begin to work with those, not work against those. Instead of having the power struggle, we're going to break the power struggle. So the proactive approach, Stephen Covey helped me with this, probably one of the best authors on proactivity in any situation. He says, anytime we think the problem is out there, that thought is the problem. And we empower what's out there to control us. The proactive approach is to change from the inside, which empowers us to then begin to affect positive change in what's out there. And so as you think about your relationships that matter, on the single side or on the married side, starting with the marriage relationship, you want to ask yourself, how can I affect positive change in what's out there from what's in here? So thinking spiritually, this is why God says that He sends His Spirit into our hearts, the Spirit that calls out, Abba, Father, bringing in the power of God to change us from the inside out. Today and this morning, I just want to empower you, whenever you're watching this morning, noon, or night, to simply agree with me, to agree with the Spirit that, Lord God, you want to send your Spirit on the inside to affect change internally so we can bring that change to all of our relationships, especially those relationships to us that matter most, and especially on the marriage side, the marriage relationship. Give us the ability, Lord, to be proactive, not reactive, not defensive, not argumentative, but Lord, to proactively love, be kind, and to affect positive change in others. We need your help, Spirit of God. Help us change from the inside out. I'll see you tomorrow.